Hello, I welcome you to Kharis Tutorials. Today, I'm Simeon Grace. Today, I'll be taking us on a very simple tutorial. It's a padded blouse. How to cut a breast tube. Yes, I've been receiving a lot of requests. Give us a breast tube, show us how to cut a breast tube. So, I'll be doing that today. But before we continue, pause. Just click the subscribe button. Yes, subscribe button. You can subscribe to our channel or Africa TV. Like as I was saying, I said we'll be needing our fabric to do that. How to cut a breast tube. We'll be needing our fabric. We'll be needing the BFF. This is a stay, so it's called a BFF. It's a very soft stay, and also we'll be needing this wording. Yes, I will be using wording for this tutorial. You can use the ready-made cup if you wish, and also we'll be needing the lining. We'll be needing the lining as well in doing the cutting. Okay, so I'll just be showing us within 10-15 minutes we are done on how to cut a breast tube. It's as simple as that. So the measurements we're going to work with, I'll be using the measurements of bust 32, I'll be using the band of 26 and the waist of 28, and we'll be working with the length of the under bust measurements, remember 12 inches, and the full length 23 inches. Now to fold, we need to work on the bust, the band, and the waist, which means we have to add 8 inches to them. So, and folding with the highest measurement, we have 32 plus 8 divided by 4, we have 10 inches, which is the highest measurement. That means we'll fold our fabric with 10 inches. But remember, it is a padded top, so we'll be needing extra 2 inches. So I'll be adding the 2 inches to the 10, and that'll give us 12 inches. So I'll be folding 12 inches, and I have the length of 23. Let's quickly do that. Now I have 12 inches folded, and we have the length of 23. We have the length of 23. The extra 2 inches that was added, I'll be folding it in. So I'll measure the 2 inches. The 2 inches now. So I'll be folding it in. That 2 inches extra, I'll fold it in. The 2 inches is folded in. The 2 inches is folded in. So now we can continue our measurements. We have the shoulder measurements to be 14, and 14 divided by 2, we have 7 inches, and with our sewing allowance, I'll make it 7.5. I have 7.5. The next thing is to measure down 8.5, where we have the bust, and the bust from our measurement 32. So plus 8 divided by 4, we have 10 inches. The other bust measurement is 12 inches. With our sewing allowance, I have 13 inches. Which means the band measurement now will be taken after the under bust, which is 26 plus 8 divided by 4. We have 8.5. And we have the waist measurement. The waist is 28, and plus 8 divided by 4, we have 9 inches. Now from the shoulder, I have the armhole to the bust, from the bust to the band, and from the band to the waist. So now we can cut. Now to the main business, we're going to unfold the 2 inches. We have to unfold the 2 inches that was added to the measurement. And now the nipple to nipple measurement is 7 inches. Therefore, I'll be folding 4 inches. 4 inches will give us 8. We need 7, so I'll be folding 4. That will give us 8 inches. We need to get the under bust measurement, which is 12, and with the sewing allowance we have 13 inches. And from the under bust, the nipple point is 3 inches. 3 inches from the under bust measurement. You can take the nipple point measurement from the shoulder. You can get the nipple point measurement from the shoulder, but from the under bust I have 3 inches. That's from the under bust to the nipple point we have 3 inches. So now I'm going to continue the measurements from the middle. This is the middle of the fabric. So now from the middle I'll measure 3.5 all the way to the under bust measurement, 3.5, and the neck wideness as well, depending on your choice. But for me, I want 3 inches. That's 6, so I have 3 inches. So now from the neck wideness, I'll bring down my shape to the nipple point. This is the nipple point. That's the nipple point. So I'll bring it down to the nipple point, and from the nipple point I'll get to the under bust measurements as well. And from there I have the straight shape, and now I'm going to cut this. Now the next thing to do now is to get the deepness of the neck, and that will be done on the middle piece of our breast tube. So the deepness is a matter of choice, and also the shape is a matter of choice. So I will be taking 7 inches, and the shape, because of the shape, I want a sweetheart neck. I love the design very well. So I have 6 on the other side, 6 inches measured down, and the deepness here I have 7 inches. So now I'll be bringing out the shape. This depends on whatever you want. You can have a U shape, you can make it a V shape, you can have a square neck, but I want a sweetheart neck. So I'll be cutting it out. Yeah. And remember the wideness, I said I want 3 inches, so I'll still be maintaining the 3 inches. The 3 inches. So that means I have to trim it to the nipple points. You can always decide the wideness of the neck. For me, I want 3 inches. That's 6. Yes. So let's see what we have afterwards. Yes, this is what we have. This is what we have afterwards. Now the next thing is to cut lining for each of it, and also I'll be cutting out my wording. So I'll cut the BFF, exactly what I have here. I'll cut the BFF and also the lining for it. And for the wording, you can cut a whole lot of the fabric. You can cut for the middle one and also for the sides bodies, but for me I'll just cut out the parts, the bust part to the under bust measurement. That's what I'll be cutting out. It's a matter of choice. And like I said, you can also make use of the ready-made cup. That's for the middle bodies, and for the sides now, I'll just be cutting halfway to the under bust measurements. And this will be for the two sides. And this for the middle. So I'll quickly join it together now to see what we have afterwards. And afterwards, this is what we have. So I'm just going to trim the neck a little to get the desired neck I want for myself. So this is the end result of it, and you can see the wording, just half of it, half of the fabric that I have. If it's a matter of choice, like I said, the wording can continue all the way through to the fabric, and but for this is what I want, and that's the end of a breast pad. I'm sure now you'll be wondering, wow, is that it? Yes, that is just it. It's very, very simple, and I'm so sure you want to rock a blouse or a gown with breast pad. Yes, now you can do it with Kharis Tutorials. Thanks for watching today's episode, and I hope you do enjoy the class. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to our channel, All Africa TV, and you can get all notifications of my tutorials. And like I said, don't forget to follow All Africa TV on Instagram and on Facebook at allafricatv.com. And you can also follow me on Facebook and on Instagram at Kharis Creations. Thanks once again. I hope you do enjoy the class. Leave your comments, leave your requests, and we'll be there to answer every of your requests. Till I see you next class. Bye.